Welcome back, y'all. This is Father Mark, and we are excited about a new series called Back to Basics, which is helping us understand how this could be the best year of our spiritual life if we just did the basic things, the little things that make an immediate impact in our relationship with God. And this week, we're talking together about how we can better prepare ourselves for Mass on Sunday so we are more disposed to experience God at Mass on Sunday. And here's a couple things that you can do to better hear God every Sunday. Number one, spend 15 minutes in silence and ask yourself, what do you most need God to speak to you? And number two, read the readings ahead of time. Be prepared. How about in the next 60 seconds, we dive deep into these things so that we can do the basic things in our spiritual life. Number one, spend 15 minutes in silence and ask yourself, what do you need God most to speak to? It could be Friday night. It could be any time on Saturday. Maybe you get up early on Sunday morning. But ask yourself, what's keeping you up at night? What are you worried about? Who's on your heart? Who you've been praying for? Or what are the things that you really need God to speak to? What would make an immediate impact in your life that I could actually speak to it? If you're in touch with your heart, if you know the questions that you're asking, then it's easy for us to have God answer those questions. And that's going to oftentimes come through the Word of God, the readings. And so if the number two, read the readings before Mass, then we're prepared. If we're hearing the Word of God for the first time live at Mass, then sometimes it's so much for us to wrap our minds around. It's hard for us to get into the themes. However, if we have read the readings before Mass, then when we are at Mass, all we have to do is read our heart. In other words, the Word of God is going to touch something in our heart. And if we can pay attention just to our heart, rather than having to pay attention to all the words, then we will be more disposed to hear what God is saying to us. Do me a favor, why don't you share this message with some other folks that you know are searching for God, who are struggling at Mass and who need God to speak to them. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the most often overlooked thing that has a huge influence on our ability to hear God at Mass. But until we see you tomorrow, God bless you.